So please help me welcome Brandie Posey.
Keep it on the past the top story, everybody. They're the tops story. Start off with an impression. This is what it sounds like to get hit on by a hip hop ghost. Okay, so it sounds like it hit on by a hip hop ghost. Boo! Boo. It's the same word, two different definitions. It's a topical show. I don't know if you guys know this or not. They passed a new law in Los Angeles recently. If you get the song Nice and Slow by Usher stuck in your head for more than 48 hours, they're going to register you as a sex offender in California. You heard that? That song is filthy. I don't know if you guys have heard it lately or not. I actually have this theory that Usher is just Justin Timberlake in blackface. Like, they're the same person, right? Like, why have they never collaborated on anything? Like, they have the same jawline, same abs, same dance moves. If you Google image search, like, Usher plus Justin Timberlake, nary a result comes up. You know, I mean, some people believe 9/11 was an inside job. I believe Usher is Justin Timberlake in blackface. Choose your battles, guys. What's really important to you as a person. I live in Koreatown. I got a lot of homeless people in my neighborhood. I was walking my dog the other day, and this homeless guy comes up to me and he goes, "Sick drumsticks." And like, I hope that was just like traditional sexual harassment and not like starvation hallucinations. Thought I was just like a turkey walking my nugget down the road. It's gotten to the point in my neighborhood where like when I'm walking my dog, I not only consider my keys like my stabbing keys, but when my dog shits and I bag it, I feel like I've leveled up in weaponry. It's like, all right, bring it on, Hellbow. I went and I got a massage the other day, and I asked the masseuse for a happy ending, and she said, "Sorry, we all die alone, and then our corpses shit themselves." Dating in Los Angeles is hard. Decided, thank you, I like that segue too. I've been single for a while, decided I'm going to change it this year though. 2011 is going to be the year that I trap a man with a baby. So I went out and I dug a pit and then I filled it with sharpened babies. Just like covered it with reeds, and whatever falls in, I'm gonna marry it, right? What? If that doesn't work, I bought a bucket of baby chum, took it down to the Pacific Ocean and dumped it in. And then I hung a baby from a cliff off of its wrists like this, while I stood back with like a cape and a 1920s villain mustache. I'm using real babies, guys, not decoy babies, because I don't want a stupid man. You know what I mean? Like, I know what I'm worth, you know? And like, if that doesn't work, I went downtown, I picked up some tough baby hide, real easy to find. Fashioned it into a little box, took it into the forest, propped that box up with a tiny little baby femur, adorable bones, guys. From their lack of use. No babies were hurt in the writing of this joke. It's okay. You're allowed to laugh. You tie a little bit of baby sinew to that bone, hide behind a tree. We're using all parts of the baby in this joke, like the Native Americans taught us, you know? So hiding behind a tree. What do you think you bait that trap with, guys? Baby carrots. Yeah. So I don't know if you know this or not, carrots are good for your eyesight. Men love carrots, because without carrots they couldn't see all them titties, you know what I mean? That's why you guys like carrots so much. Hiding behind my tree, man comes along, he's like, "Oh my god, there's carrots under a box in the forest." Pull that string, box falls down, true love in 2011. That's how you get a boyfriend, right? Fuck okay, Cupid. Am I doing something wrong? I don't know. I don't care. I helped my friend, a good friend of mine, move yesterday. She's 8 months pregnant, so I moved my friend yesterday. But she's like one of the good pregnant ones, you know what I mean? Like, there are two kinds of pregnant women in the world. There's like the kind that like want to impart greater wisdom onto the next generation. They feel like they're ready to do that. to make a better human being than they are. And then there's the kind of people that have babies so they can trap something into loving them for the rest of their lives. I used to work in this office where like everybody was in that second category. Like there's 5 women, they were all pregnant at the exact same time. It was awful. They had like a baby shower during office hours, had to go to it, missed Baja Fresh that day, it was bullshit. Yeah, come on. I love my fish tacos, they're great. The thing that really sucked about it though, is like, these are the kind of women that like, I'm gonna start a business, okay? Where if you wanna hire me, I will be the first person to eat at your public function. Like I'll show up, I'll get a plate of Doritos and I won't eat them in the corner. Like I'll eat them out under a light with like Oreos on top of it, whatever you guys want, it's fine. But these are the kind of women that like, they take more than 2 bites to eat an Oreo cookie. Like fuck you. It's this big. If you can't like eat your food like an adult, you don't get to raise an adult. But like, these are the kind of women that like before they were pregnant, they were also all cleansers, which disgusting, right? Like, okay, this is the thing. If you want to do that with your life, totally fine. Just don't talk about it. Like, literally keep your shit to yourself. Because I understand something about the English language. I understand a thing called a synonym. And like a synonym is where there are 2 words that mean the same thing, but they're different words. And cleansing is a synonym for shitting. You're talking to me about poop when you're talking about cleansing. It's disgusting. I don't want to hear about it. But like cleansers they're super smug. They're awful. They're just like, my food doesn't smell the same anymore because I've been starving myself. Awful. But like, they talk about like the size, shape, consistency, color. Like it's not a cloud in the sky, it's shit in your toilet. You know what I mean? To me, they tend to be just as smug as like shitty pregnant women, except their babies don't grow up to become doctors or lawyers. They flush them down the toilet. Where coincidentally, I feel like all babies belong. Sometimes if I curtsy there, that joke goes down better. The only synonym for the word shitting that I'm cool with is the word scat. Because I feel like only in the English language could like a word mean both to like drop a deuce, but also make, mean to like make nonsensical noises with one's mouth set to jazz music. My favorite example comes at the end of the Full House theme song. You guys know what I'm talking about? Where after like singing about like how great family is and like, the American dream, the singer just goes, skibidi-bop-ba-dow! Like that's how he ends it. And I feel like, I don't know, like I was recording it and they gave him the sheet of lyrics in the bottom and just said, indiscriminate scat ensues. And then like, that guy really made the right choice because otherwise the Full House theme song would have ended with somebody shitting on Bob Saget. Hey, I'm Brandie Posey. Thanks guys. Give it for Top Story.